Hi, and welcome to the second dev preview update sort of video for Into Darkness. So I've been working on this game a little bit more lately, and I wanted to do another update video because I feel like things are going to start changing quite a bit. I'm going to start adding a lot of new mechanics. I've sort of decided to keep going with this game concept. So pretty similar from last time right off the bat, you know. I think there's a ceiling now. There didn't used to be. Got some sound effects coming in. But I've done some things to like drastically slow down that wall that kind of chases you in. I can get a lot further in, and it's not going to speed as quickly as it did before. And I've just embraced this idea of the maze is very dark. There's nothing in front of you that's actually blocking your sight other than just the darkness itself that you illuminate with a little light around you. So I'm gonna go into this maze now. I'm gonna start trying to find my way through. And let's say I get to a dead end. Oh, I did actually get to a dead end. This is great. I can try to escape through. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do it. Now I could wait here for the wall to crush me, or I can hold the R key and it kind of immediately resets the game. Now I have this red trail here. This is the path I took last time. It shows me my movements, where I went, and using this I can kind of remember, oh, this is full of dead ends here. Maybe I don't want to go that way. This is a very, very big dead ends. So we're going to demonstrate another feature I added just recently, which is the ability to break the wall. So by rapidly hitting E, I break the wall down and I can continue on in the maze. Now I only have 2 wall breaks per life, so I have to use them kind of sparingly. Because otherwise I'm going to run out of wall breaks and I'll get stuck in a dead end again. Now here's a lamp. In the maze generation I added rooms, so it kind of cuts out this little room and it sticks a little lamp in the center of it. It acts as a bit of a waypost for you to remember where you've been before. Just kind of lights the environment a little bit. Feels a little less dark, a little less scary. So I'm going to continue on, try to keep finding my way through this maze, and hopefully I'll stumble upon another lamp like this one here. There's also sometimes lamps that just show up on the wall. Yeah, this little sound effect when you turn it on. Oop, I need to keep moving though. And also in the bottom left of my screen you can see distance. And this distance is the distance towards the center, or not the center, the exit of the maze. I've actually reworked the maze structure a little bit. So instead of the maze being a square where the exit is in the center of the square and you start at one of the corners of the square, the maze is instead a rectangle where you start on one end of the rectangle and the exit's on the other end of the rectangle. Realistically, you're never gonna, work your way around. So I'm going to restart one more time. You can see, is this 2 out of 3? It's my second out of 3 tries. Blue path, or this purplish path, is my current path, and so I'm going to try to retrace my steps, which were quite erratic. Oh right, I went through here. Now I can speed on through. I think this was the way I went. Yep. Found that light from before. Landmarks. Come through here. Oh, I took a very roundabout path. That's probably why I got crushed. So now I have some more wall breaks. I can even follow the path I took last time and try breaking down that wall that stops me. So here we go. I can break this down and continue on. Now, I have thought a lot about this because in theory I could just keep reaching a dead end. I'll die, follow my last path, which maybe that's a valid strategy to get through the maze. But I've decided I want to kind of take this game the next sort of level, I want to add monsters and scary things in the maze, things that will hunt you down, that make it so that maybe following your last path isn't the best idea, or at least not all the way through the last path. And I think I'm gonna maybe develop like 3 different sort of kits or tools that you can use. Each tool provides you different benefits. Like maybe I was thinking one tool allows you to break down walls. The other tool makes you so you can see further. Another tool lets you detect monsters. And you can only take one tool in per maze. I'm going to set it up to be sort of like level based, where each level introduces a new mechanic, different parameters for maze generation. So we'll see, but I wanted to do this dev update video now to kind of just capture like where this was on January 19th, and you know, maybe I'll see February 19th and see where it's at then. But this just about sums it up on things that I've added and worked on in this. There's a lot of little bugs with the UI that I want to work on. But I'm thinking about this game and the things I want to add to it, but I'm not working on it now. So I think that means that I'm going to keep working on it for a bit before going on to another project, or maybe going back to Zombified World and adding some new stuff to that. Real quick, I'm actually going to do some dev commands and show a bit of the map to kind of show what I mean. So the map is procedurally generated, and I can actually now change the dimensions of the map. The floor is kind of jutting out there because the floor is a fixed kind of size, and it just tiles the floor to accommodate the size of the map. You can see, ooh, it's actually kind of cool. You can see in a way, let me turn off the light. Oh, never mind, the particles don't self-illuminate. But you can kind of see the path that I took with those pink lines there. And it looks like I was actually getting pretty close. Wow, look at that. I got to this corner and I died, and the exit was right there. So in this life, I probably would have been able to get there. If I busted through that wall, probably would have realized I was in a dead end, which is kind of nasty, and then broken through another wall there. This exit point seems very difficult to get to. Another thing I'll probably be investigating is other sort of maze generation algorithms. I've had this idea of maybe there's like locked doors that you can unlock, and you can find keys to unlock them, so it further enhances your ability to traverse. There's so many different things that I can do in this sort of format, so I want to explore some of them, make a scary game, hopefully give some like replayability, so it's not something you just play once or twice and you get over. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Would love to hear any ideas you have, or things that seem cool to you, so I can just riff on them. And then I hope to have this in a somewhat public playable release state somewhat soon, so you can try it and play it yourself. All right, well, have a good one.